Hello there, my name is Paulina and I study English every day for 30 minutes with Outcomes Advanced. Welcome aboard. And our first lesson is dedicated to cities. Let me share the screen so that you can see the name of our first unit, which is cities. Before describing the picture, I think I need to read what we're going to learn in this unit. So in this unit, we learn how to describe different aspects of cities and city life, which is actually great because I live in a big city in Russia. It's called Samara. Also, add interest to stories by emphasizing and exaggerating. So if you're emphasizing something, you put special stress on what you're saying. And if you're exaggerating, you name things not big, but enormous. But in reality, they are big, you see. Reinforce and exemplify points you've made. So make your points stronger and give examples, typical examples on points you've made. Talk about urban problems and how to tackle them. Talk about changes in urban areas and tell stories and urban myths. It's going to be interesting, I think. So let's have a look at this picture. Wow. Wow, what an unusual area for me. Actually, I've never seen anything like this. This is the first time I see such a city, if I can say so. Well, so let's look at the photo and make a list of as many advantages and drawbacks of living in this place as you can think of. And I think I want to start from drawbacks. As for the first one, well, I think people who live here are quite isolated from the big continent. You know, I mean that there is only, let me draw, right? There is only one bridge connecting these people with these people, and I don't think it's a good idea to be so isolated. What if you ran out of sugar? You can't go to any supermarkets, right? Just because there aren't any, right? Well, another thing that seems to be a real drawback for me is that for me, having a private house is all about having private space, right? Having your private space inside the building as well as outside. It means that you don't look in your neighbor's windows, just like we have to do when we live in a block of flats opposite another block of flats, right? And here it makes no sense. So then what's the point in living in a private house? Finally, as for drawbacks, I can tell you that I think such thing as public transport system is non-existent here, right? So to get to one place from your house, to get to any place from your house, you have to drive. But at the same time, can you imagine people want to get to work in the morning at the same time, all of it at the same time, like everyone comes to work at 9 or at 8, right? So can you imagine having this traffic jams on this small tiny bridge over this river or canal or something? And another drawback, which is pretty serious disadvantage from my point of view, is that it might be quite dangerous at times to live there. What I mean is that, for example, in spring, when the ice melts, right, these houses could be flooded. Just the river goes over its coastline, if I can say so. So it might be pretty dangerous. Maybe I'm mistaken, and maybe the climate there isn't the same as we have in Russia, for sure. This is debatable. This point is debatable, but still. As for advantages, well, I must admit, it's pretty tough for me to find any advantage of living in such a place. But okay, maybe it's safe, and what I'm saying is that I think no one would do anything like a crime because in a second, in a matter of some minutes, everyone would know what happened. So I think it's pretty safe in this terms. In this regard. Sorry, in this regard. Well, okay. If you have anything to add, you're welcome to comment in the comment section below. I will be very glad to read all your comments. And let's proceed to the next thing, which is to what degree you think each adjective from the box here, let me zoom it, apply to West Palm Beach. Explain your ideas. And first thing we need to do is to find the West Palm Beach. Let's do it. So, West Palm Beach. It's a city in Florida, as I have read. Wow, okay, let's see. It's a pretty huge area. Right. Nice pictures, nice photo. I'm sorry for the quality. Maybe we can choose another picture to observe this wonderful place. Okay, maybe this one. Right. So now, as for the adjective, what would apply to West Palm Beach? Dull, chaotic, compact, polluted, well-run, ran down, affluent, congested, sprawling, vibrant, spotless, hot and humid, safe and secure. So first thing I want to do before I go and describe anything is find opposites here, just to make it logical and not to repeat myself, you know. So well-run, if it's not well-run, it's then congested, right? If it's vibrant, it's definitely not dull, because dull means when you have nothing to do there, like not vibrant at all. Compact, it's the opposite to the word sprawling. Yeah, because sprawling, okay, this city is sprawling. This place is sprawling that we have discussed before, looking at the picture, right? If you can't get it, okay, sprawling, imagine an octopus with its legs or something. So when it spreads his legs from in any direction, it means like it's sprawling, blah, 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 like this, okay? Chaotic, do we have any chaotic. Maybe it's all about crowded streets, right? And like hectic lifestyle, maybe. Rundown, rundown, and the opposite is affluent. So if the city is run down, it means there are a lot of derelict buildings which are in a bad condition and they seem to be almost abandoned altogether. This is what a rundown is, right? And affluent, so people roll in money in this area. Everyone is healthy and wealthy, you know. Spotless, spotless means if there is no graffiti, if there is no rubbish in the streets. Hot and humid, safe and secure. Okay, so let's, sorry. As for dull and vibrant, I think we can easily judge from this picture that we can conclude, yeah, looking at this picture, that the city is vibrant. It means the nightlife there is wild in to some extent, right? And I think it's safe and secure because it seems to be, so this West Palm Beach seems to be, sorry, I want to clear everything, So this West Palm Beach seems to be a touristic center, yeah? One of the maybe main tourist attractions in Florida. I don't know, really. That's why it should be safe. It should be safe and secure for its residents as well as for tourists. And it should be spotless, as I've already said. Okay, let's cross out the words. Yeah, spotless, we used it. Affluent, we haven't. Okay. Hot and humid, yeah. As far as I see, West Palm Beach, right? It's located near the ocean or the sea. I don't know. But anyway, near the water, of course, and I think it's warm all year round. I think they've never seen the snow. Okay. Polluted. Well, as for polluted, I'm not sure. I've never lived there, but what I can see here are happy people hanging out in the streets, having no problems with coughing or something. So I'm not sure. I don't think it's polluted. Well run. Okay, yeah. It's not congested, I think, because but again, I'm judging from the pictures I see here. I think everything works there smoothly. So it works efficiently. Efficiently here. So that's why we can say it's well run, yeah, and it's not congested. We can't see any congested roads here, right? Nothing. Great. Almost no cars. They are parked, yeah, sure, but we can't see any traffic in here, right? Okay. Vibrant, yeah. Run down. It's not run down, obviously. No derelict buildings. It's a touristic center. That's why. Nothing to do with rundown thing. Okay, compact, no. Affluent, yeah. So this word would definitely apply to West Palm Beach. As if there were no money, if there was no money, thank you. If there was no money, there wouldn't be any tourists, right? This is the point. And sprawling, no. Okay, that's all. That's all for describing this wonderful West Palm Beach. Maybe one day I get to know this place better. And the last question here, and I think the last question for today's lesson is, would you like to live in a place like this? Why not? But I think this question is okay, it considers this picture, so this place, and asking this particular question, no, I wouldn't like to live here. As I have already said, I can find 3 or 4 or more drawbacks, but not advantages. I think this place is isolated, no private life, which I obviously expect from living in a private house, yeah? I think I'm scared of being, what's the word? Let's see, I'm sorry. I know, akruvonni. when the water is around, surround. Thank you. Almost there. When I'm surrounded by water from all the sides. No, I don't like this idea. And yeah, being isolated and surrounded by water is not something I'd vote for if I had a chance. Okay. Well, that's all, I guess, for our today's lesson. These words I will put into knowt, which is the same site like Quizlet, just to learn the words and phrases that go with them. And as for my home task and maybe your home task, it will be, we studied vocabulary, then it's going to be exercise 1 and 2 and plus knowt. Yeah. Okay. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for participating. I'll wait for your comments in the comment section below. You're welcome. And thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.